video is sponsored by Squarespace. I did my first ever playthrough of Pokémon Legends ZA in a sort of unconventional way. I wanted to try to use only cutie baby unevolved Pokemon as much as possible. I only really like cute, small, unevolved Pokemon anyways. And it was definitely a challenge for me because, well, I'm kind of a noob. I've only played a few of the games over the course of my life. I can't recall every single Pokemon's name from memory. I don't really know type matchups outside of like fire, water, and grass. But I've always just engaged with the games the same way that I did when I was a kid, which is to make my starter a complete tank and then just mash my most powerful moves until I beat the game. So I wanted to not only attempt to do this challenge of cutie baby Pokemon, but I also wanted to learn more about Pokemon in general. And boy, I definitely learned a lot throughout this playthrough. For example, I didn't know that there was an official definition for baby Pokemon. So if you're a Pokemon nerd, you're about to be real mad at me. But this quote unquote challenge is how I chose to play. So let's see how it went. But while we are in the spirit of learning, let me teach you a thing or two about websites. Because again, this video is sponsored by Squarespace. So you've got a small business. You may be selling product, booking clients, spreading the good word about your business. At a certain point, you're gonna need a website. So that is where today's sponsor, Squarespace, comes in. Not only can you sell product with many popular payment methods, schedule appointments and send invoices directly through your Squarespace site, but you can also provide memberships and sell online courses, set up newsletters. Squarespace provides all of these things. It only takes a few minutes as well to set up your website using Squarespace Blueprint, decide on your theming and what pages you want, pick out all of your pretty fonts and colors, and within minutes, Squarespace Blueprint will have created a perfect website for you. They also have tons and tons of beautiful templates ready to go for you to choose from. There's plenty of beautiful and professional options for just about any type of business. If you are interested in creating your own website and upping your web presence, head to squarespace.com for a free trial. And then once you are ready to launch, you'll go to squarespace.com/listthelass or use my code listthelass and boom, save 10% off of your very first purchase of a website or domain. Legends ZA is set in Lumiose City, which is in the Kalos region, which has been the setting for a previous game, Pokemon X and Y. I did not play X and Y, so I'm generally pretty unfamiliar with the existing lore that is in this game, but we'll get caught up to speed. We meet a trainer named Urbain, learn a little bit about Quasartico, the big corporation trying to bring peace and harmony to the people and the Pokemon. And then our bag gets stolen by a Pancham on the loose, so we gotta go beat him up. You might be wondering who I picked as my starter. Each of the starters are pretty cute. I wouldn't have a problem with picking any of these, but I heard that Chikorita was for the girls. So of course I did what had to be done. And then it was time for my first battle. Hold down ZL to focus. And then, yeah. Okay, we're gonna tackle right back. Oh, Tail Whip. Oh, I don't remember what Tail Whip does. Chikorita, get out of the way. Oh my gosh. You're just gonna sit there and you're just gonna take it? Get him. Easy. I was most definitely scared for no reason, but it is a little intimidating, okay? It's not like the olden days where you have time to sit and think. Tail Whip lowers defense. Okay, thanks, gamers. So you can clearly see that while I'm a little clueless, I'm always listening and learning. That is the mantra for this playthrough. Always be listening and learning new stuff about Pokemon. Welcome to the team, Miss Diva-Rita. My Chikorita is unfortunately a boy. I didn't feel like resetting to get a girl, which I should have done for my own happiness and well-being, but regardless, she's still my diva, my queen. Our home base is Hotel Z, where we'll be staying alongside AZ, a 3,000-year-old man with leg lengthening surgery, most likely, and some very heavy emotional baggage, as well as Team MZ members Urbain, Lita, and Naveen. We're gonna save the city and all that. But it's time to get out there and catch my first Pokemon. When I was formulating the vibe for this cuties only playthrough, I decided that I was only going to catch Pokemon that I deemed to be cute. The criteria for this is ever changing, and there's not really a lot of scientific backing for this. My Pokemon have to be short and small. That's the first checkbox that must be ticked. Some Mons are short and small and ugly though, and that's really dependent on their facial expression for the the most part. If they look mean or just kind of have a busted face, I don't need them in my decks. The second Pokemon that the game makes you catch immediately destroyed the whole plan, though. We are forced to catch a Bunnelby. No. Guys, I'm not catching the Bunnelby. I'm killing it. Is it not going to let me continue if I don't catch the Bunnelby? Die. Catch window doesn't last long. When it comes, throw your Pokeball quick. No! This is the worst day of my life. I need it for Rock Smash. I have to catch this, but it's so ugly. No, no! I literally don't want him. Bunnelby's evolution is worse. Stop. Oh my God, I'm gonna throw up. Who is that? That's actually, oh. This playthrough is not going well! I'm pissed. Not only did I have to catch this buck-tooth ugly little Bunnelby, but I actually have to keep him on my team for a while because he's the only one who could smash rocks right now. I'm willing to put up with it for now, especially since I'm able to catch plenty of other cutie babies in the first wild zone, but I'm definitely not happy. We should also talk about the baby term that I'm using here. I learned that there's actually like an official classification for baby Pokemon. I didn't know that people, mainly Twitter dorks, were gonna be like so up in arms about me using the term baby to refer to my little babies. But alas, it must be mentioned that this is not a true quote unquote baby playthrough. So I apologize. I really do. Not. I don't care. This playthrough isn't for the nerds. It's for the girls who appreciate what I'm trying to do here, which is to only play with cutie, tiny, little baby Pokemon. I did encounter real baby Pokemon in this playthrough. Upon learning Rock Smash from Mabel in the Pokemon Research Lab, I was able to get into a new area of Wild Zone 1 where I saw a gorgeous, beautiful baby Pichu. But it didn't quite work out how I wanted it to. No, come back. Come back. No, fuck my freaking... Oh my God! I'm so sad. I knew that was gonna happen. Because I didn't know about the baby term until after I finished the game, I did not ever, at any point, have any baby Pokemon on my team. But this whole challenge concept is all over the place anyways. Catching only Pokemon that I deem to be cute adds another layer to this challenge though, because catching Pokemon is one of the main ways you earn points for Mabel's research tasks and unlock cool TMs and items. But I don't want any ugly Pokemon in my boxes, so it's a sacrifice that I am willing to make. I got plenty of cuties my first day, some of which I ended up adding to my team. I also got a Ralts and Gardevoir through the online gift thing, so I added her to the team too. Gardevoir is one of my favorite Pokemon, but I wouldn't really classify her as a cute baby. At this point in the playthrough, I wasn't really super attached to the idea of non-evolved baby Pokemon. Pokemon that are not evolved are generally cuter to me, but at this point, I wasn't exactly against the idea of certain evolutions. See? Okay. I need her. I know you can catch a Buneary pretty early on, and that's who I want to replace our ugly bunny with, is a Buneary, so we can get a Lopunny. See? Like, do you guys see the vision? Cuties only? That's what I'm talking about. Once I had my first iteration of the team together, I went to take on my first ZA Royale. At night, battle zones are set up around the city of Lumiose where you can battle trainers and earn points towards a challenger ticket. A challenger ticket will allow you to rank up in the ZA Royale all the way from Z to A. That's why it's called Pokemon ZA. Wowee! My first matchup is with trainer Zach. Zach's fought in a lot of promotion matches. Notice I said fought in, not won. Oh no. Sounds simple, doesn't it? You start at rank Z, you climb to rank A. You'll learn, kid. You'll learn how much easier it is said than done. Ooh, he's tall. Hey Zach. I suppose you think you're gonna win? Climb over me to reach the next rank? That's not the only thing I'm trying to climb. Hey! God, I'm so annoying. Just get to the battle, girl. Zach, the driver, is gonna be driving home to mommy's house after this for a good little cry sesh. Wah, cry to your mommy. Okay, Slowpoke, hey. Oh, anybody want to tell me what disarming voice does, by the way? I still have not figured that out, but I'm gonna disarm him. Water gun. Pidgey. Light work, no reaction. Diva Rita is doing good. Pikachu! Okay, whoa, Pikachu, that quick attack was very quick. Is this his last Pokemon? What a chump, bruh. Bro didn't even put up a fight. I was all worried. I was shaking in my boots a little bit. I was like, ooh, am I ready? Should I have been battling a little bit more? No, I lose again. That makes 100 times I've lost my promotion match. I think it's time to hang it up. I don't think you were meant to be a Pokemon trainer, Zach. Congratulations, processing your promotion. Beep boop boop beep bop. Rank Y. Believe it or not, we're still in the tutorial, and we have a lot more characters to meet, like Emma, a detective, and Lumiose, and Grandpa here, along with the Racine construction crew, the coffee truck people, Vinny, who works with Quasartico. It's a lot, but in general, I think that the story of this game is fun, and the dialogue, while there is a ton of it, it's pretty entertaining. Bon appetit. What is this? What's so confusing? It's my brainchild, croissant curry. I created it to be the hotel's sought-after signature dish. That's really great, but how is it so tall? I reject that monstrosity altogether. You say that every time, but you seem to polish off anything I cook. I was just raised better than to let food go to waste. And of course, in between all of this story dump and wild zone exploration is battling other trainers. Oh, if you guys know anything about me, Machop and Machamp and Machoke, those are like my actual least favorite Pokemon of all time. Like, I hate how they're like kind of human-y, and I think they're so ugly. So I'm definitely gonna whoop his ass. Watch, she's gonna be the trainer with the worst Pokemon of all time. That's gonna be her team. She's gonna bring out somebody else ugly as shit. Oh, okay. Meditite can stay. I'm doing okay, but definitely not like an expert or anything. There's a little indicator on your moves that helps you determine effectiveness, but I didn't realize that was there for quite a while. So I literally have the type chart open at all times because, hey, I'm trying to learn here. I want to know, like, when I look at a Pokemon, who should I send out? It's not like super important, but I'm attempting to build a well-rounded team here, which is going to be hard because a lot of the Pokemon on my cuties wish list are fairy types, actually. I wasn't having much luck finding cute Pokemon in the types that I wanted on the first day. Plus, it doesn't help that all the cute Pokemon that I want tend to run away. Emma sends me off to do some side missions. Boring, snooze, who cares? Except for the fact that one of them leads me to my very first shopping center. I've heard that there's crazy fashion in this game, and I'm ready to get fitted up. Guys, I think we're doing it live. Welcome to the best part of the game where we can start going shopping. We need to get out of this outfit now. I spent like 30 minutes just putting together a new outfit. Not kidding. God, I love this so much. I got a new haircut. I added on the most intense bang of all time. Guys, the bangs might not be it. You guys might be right about the bangs. I thought I was serving Bayonetta realness. Okay, my bad. We should probably stop fixating on our wardrobe, however. We need to lock in and get out of tutorial hell. The last of Emma's side quests leads us to a big old Bunnelby, and oh, he's big. Oh my god, Bunnelby's gonna kill her. Bunnelby killed her. I hate you, Bunnelby. Oh my god, I'm so glad I'm not doing a Nuzlocke. I don't even know how to do that. Yeah, I'm not catching that Bunnelby. That's ugly. I don't catch uglies. Don't get me wrong. I love alpha Pokemon, but I don't want an alpha Bunnelby. In fact, I'm starting to get annoyed at all Bunnelby's very presence. Can we stop having Bunnelby be such like a part of the early game? Like, when do we phase Bunnelby out? And now we get to learn all about Mega Evolution, the dark rain cloud looming over this entire cutie baby-centered playthrough. Mega Evolution can be triggered with Mega Stones to temporarily evolve specific Pokemon to bigger, badder, beefier versions of themselves, is the best way to put it, I guess. Again, at this point, I wasn't super married to the idea of non-evolved Pokemon. I evolved my Scatterbug into a Spupa, and then a Vivillon the first day. I knew that Legends CA's main thing was gonna be Mega Evolution, so I knew that I was going to probably be forced to engage in that at some point. My initial idea was that if I had to get a Mega Evolved Pokemon, I could use my free Ralts and evolve her into a Gardevoir and just use that. She could be like, you know, like the mama to the babies on the team. So that was the backup plan in the back of my mind. Thus, I wasn't super hardcore about my challenge in the beginning here. I didn't want to completely completely close myself off and like refuse to engage with the gameplay altogether. We don't have to worry about Mega Evolution yet though, so I'm gonna just pretend like it doesn't exist until I absolutely need to. After this story block, we're finally out of tutorial hell, and we're free to explore Lumiose on our own. Okay, I didn't do too much exploring, honestly. I tried to do a side quest so I could get a Fennekin, and it led me to a wild area that I got completely lost in, looking for some sort of special stick. And then it was ZA Royale time, and I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna go do that. After obtaining my challenger ticket, I decided the team was ready to take on Yvonne and rank up to X. This is where it's starting to get a little bit more difficult. Divarita, she's struggling. Oh my god, we gotta get her out. We gotta get her out. What are you, Spritzy? Are you a floating fish or something? I don't get you. What the fuck? I even noticed that was happening. You're a level 15. Stop being mean and ganging up on me. Okay, no, we gotta get the bunny out. I hate that we have to use the bunny, but like, I gotta try some other types. Okay, get the fucking bird out here. Get the bird out here. What type are you? Are you a fish or what? I'm scared. What is this Pokemon? Swirlix. Okay, you're a fairy type. Got it. Okay, wait. Do I have anything that work against that? Like, I don't know what goes against a fairy type. I'm getting my fucking ass whooped. Everybody is so tanky. I don't want to go home a loser. I want to go home a winner. Me too. Babe, I'm dying out here. Okay, wait. Vivillon is a bug type Pokemon. What is good against a bug type Pokemon?
Flying.
Flying. Look, I'm learning. Guys, oh fuck. I sent out my flying type Pokemon and they died right away. I'm actually so pissed right now. I did my max revive. I know that was crazy, but like,
yeah.
that was so hard. Okay, but you gotta admit, I'm getting better, right? Right, guys? The first few big main story missions in ZA have to do with simply just ranking up in the ZA Royale. So we get to do our next promotion match for rank W pretty soon after. I'm gonna be honest, as much as I wanna get to rank W for women, I don't know if I'm ready for rank W for women. I say that I'm not ready because I feel like our last ranked battle was a little rough. And just before, I had battled with Naveen and he was whooping me pretty good. Perhaps the team just needs a little bit of restructuring. I wanna replace my Fletchling with a Fennekin. Why? Well, Fennekin's really cute. So I got my stick and went over to get my new Fennekin, except I didn't replace Fletchling right away. I actually decided to just get Bunnelby off the team. I'll keep it in the box for when I need to smash through rocks until I have another move that can do that. But like, getting Bunnelby off the team increased my mood tenfold. I caught a Baniri, one of my favorite cuties ever, and then benched Fletchling. We also got a Swablu to replace Vivillon. I'm just experimenting, honestly. We're just starting to cook up some ideas for our future team, and I'm really not sure what I'm doing yet. What I do know is that I'm going to avoid evolving my core babies for as long as I can. Fennekin, Chikorita, and Mareep are all ready to evolve, and yet I will not. I am holding out strong because as much as I'm okay with their evolutions, besides maybe Mareep, I don't know what that looks like yet, I want everybody to be cute and adorable. And then I was ready to take on my next ZA challenger and go for rank W. Xavi the grade schooler. Xavi more like gravy, because this is gonna be all gravy, baby, when I'm done with you. Okay, Swablu, get it together, babe. Oh my fucking god. All right, who's out next? Kadabra. What even? Oh my god. Okay, what's good against Psychic, y'all? Bug and Ghost and Dark. I don't got none of that. So you know who's going out? My tank. My absolute legend. Oh, Baniri, my poor baby. This is not good. Maybe I shouldn't have sent you out. Okay, honey. Okay, wait, honey. We gotta go. We gotta go. Chikorita, you're... Okay, Rosalia. We gotta get out Fennekin right now. Get her. Don't go to sleep. Fennekin, no. You suck, bro. Fennekin, you suck! Look! I'm using another super pot. I'm sorry. I just think Fennekin's gonna take it home. He's still a little bit sleepy, and we all get a little bit sleepy sometimes. Like, you know what I mean, you guys? Like, we all take forever to... We all take forever to go through our cooldowns, right, guys? Okay, Furfro, what are you? I'm sorry? Oh my god. Okay, wrecked my real good. Pure normal. It's okay. It's okay. We just need like a couple little moments here. There we go. 1, 2. Giving her the 1, 2, 1, 2. No worries. It's no worries. W for we the best. Let's go. So this is my team going into the second stream. By now, I've leveled up a good amount, got some research rewards stacked up, and started swapping out some moves for some slightly better ones. The first order of business, though, our day one outfit was not it. I wasn't really happy with what I put together. So, of course, we had to get a little retail therapy out of the way. I know, we're still not digging the bang, but the new outfit is so cute and the bang slays from a very certain angle. I also am trying to engage more with side missions and explore the world a little bit more. Some of the side quests are really good too. Most of them are just like, battle me or show me this Pokemon. And due to my own challenge restrictions, I won't catch Pokemon I don't like. So those quests are kind of a problem. I can't show this girl an Ekans, whatever. I haven't caught an Ekans because Ekans snake ugly. And trust me, everyone already made fun of me for how I pronounce Ekans. I am not a pronunciation expert. Sorry. How does Alex pronounce Ekans? How do you pronounce Ekans? Ekans? I like Ekans. I love mispronouncing things. But yeah, dare I say, I'm having a lot of fun running around and exploring in ZA. A lot of fun. Super fun. Mabel at the Pokemon Research Lab allowed me to pick from the 3 Kanto starters, and I decided to get a Squirtle. I felt like we were missing a little water type action. I don't know. I swapped out Ralts for her. Yes, my Squirtle is a girl, which is really sick. And we named her Squirtiana. It didn't take me long before I had enough ZA Royale points for a challenger ticket, and I was ready for my next ranked battle. This trainer had all 3 monkeys, Simisage, Simipour, Simisear. Hey, I got all 3 types now. So this one was super easy. So we are now leaving rank W for women who win, and we are going into rank V. V for victory. V for vivacious, vicious, voluptuous. Very good. Right after, I was paid a visit by the legendary of this game, Zygarde, in 10% for me. I like saying for me. Like, girl, what is the E doing there? But Zygarde leads me to a rooftop with an Absol in distress. He's going mega mode. It's time for our first mega battle. For this story moment, we kind of have to fight Mega with Mega. And based on how this went, it makes me really nervous for when I have to go into future Rogue Mega battles with my little babies, because none of these guys have mega evolutions. I'm gifted the Absol after the battle. I have its mega evolution stone, so I technically have a mega evolution now, but Absol's not cute. Absol is beautiful, but not a cutie baby. So we might be in trouble. Urbain wants to battle Mega v Mega, so yeah, I brought out Absol to kind of test the waters here. And even with mega evolution, I let Absol faint anyways. I'm sorry. Its Squirtiana went down too, and then I revived Absol again, and it fainted again. I'm just washed in general. But Lumiose is gonna need us to nut up or shut up, okay? Quasartico's like, yeah, there's rogue mega evolved Pokemon everywhere. You kids can totally help us with that, but we're gonna need you to rank up. And he's like, okay, if you battle me, I'll let you skip a couple ranks. All the way to rank F. Sounds like cheating, but okay. I just need to battle him. V to F is a crazy jump, but I was kind of thinking like, damn, that's a lot of letters. Not to be lazy, but I was kind of hoping that there would be like a little bit of a pump. So I train up because Squirtiana was pretty underleveled and we had to get her caught up to speed. And there's new wild zones that get unlocked after each big story thing. So of course, you know, I gotta get out there and see what's up. I'm not saying I've got one eye open for any other potential cuties for my team, but you know, I wouldn't say we're signed in a contract with anyone that we've got in here, except Ivarita, probably. I just feel like it's kind of mean to ditch your starter, you know? The Fennekin too, I really like her. She's great. All I'm saying is that, you know, I might not be exclusive with everyone here. After obtaining my challenger ticket, it was time to go up against Vinny. I decided to do this battle without Mega Absol in my party. I've been training up a lot. I feel ready, but God, the babies, they really require a lot of TLC. I feel like I'm having to constantly heal them. Constantly. So we're powering through, but we're fainting quite a bit. This is really hard against the Megas. This is really, really, really hard. Really, really, really hard. Oh, okay. She's down. She's down. She can only hold it for so long. Hey, Fennekin, get out of the way, girl. I don't have anything that heals status and HP, do I? That's okay. That would have been mad convenient. Dragon breath. Give her that breath. We are still alive, and we are still kicking. Let's give her a growl. Oh, okay. Give her a kiss. Mwah. Kiss. Quick attack. The final blow being a quick attack. Hilarious. Yeah! Cuties win. We don't need Mega Evolution to defeat these losers. All I'm gonna talk about, Mega Evolution this, Mega Evolution that. And we're promoted all the way to rank. F's for females, F's for freaking awesome. Now that we are rank F, we can team up with Quasartico and take on some of these other rogue Mega Evolutions that are popping up in Lumiose. And we can start Mega Evolving other Pokemon with the appropriate Mega Stones. We don't currently have any other Pokemon that can Mega Evolve besides Absol though. Like, I can Mega Evolve Gardevoir, but I'd have to evolve routes. I can do a Mega Lopunny, but then my precious little Baniri will have to evolve. Divarita, she'd have to evolve to Meganium. All very beautiful Pokemon, but not cutie babies to me. I've already made it this far, so I want to try to take on a rogue Mega battle without any Mega Evolutions. I just want to see if we can do it. At this point, I'm being stubborn and kind of silly, but like there has to be a way. First up, rogue Mega Victory Bell. Fennekin's gonna do her big one. Oh, wow. An absolute unit. Guys, this isn't gonna do shit, bruh. I think we're gonna have to get a Mega. Otherwise, we're gonna be here all damn day. We were here for a long time. It took me about 7 minutes to chisel this big guy's HP down to half, and Fennekin actually fainted. So I tried out some other Pokemon, but like, I was doing it. Swablu was doing okay. I was able to get it down to the red zone with a little more fainting and reviving, but I was doing it. However, after a little over 15 minutes of this battle, I was the one who actually ended up dying. I let everyone on my team down. I let my chat down. And because of this, I decided to not continue where I left off. I felt like maybe I was being a little too stubborn and not engaging with the game in the way that it was intended a little too much, to where it was just not a good experience for the viewer and the player, myself. So I decided that I was gonna come back the next day and reformulate the idea. Perhaps instead of baby cuties, it's time to move on to cutie baddies. So next stream, tomorrow, we're gonna come in and we're gonna start, pains me to say, evolving some cutie babies. We do not want every Mega battle to be like this moving forward. It's too hard. This is Pokemon we're talking about, and I am ready to evolve. Who's with me? Honestly, I should have stuck to my guns because, well, I'd like to pretend this next portion of the playthrough didn't happen. I was thinking babies to baddies was the move. We can still play with super cute Pokemon. They just won't be tiny and little. We've already established that I love Lopunny and Gardevoir, both of which have Mega Evolutions that I can access right now at this moment in the playthrough. Baniri's all ready to evolve. I've been taking her to cafes to increase her friendship. We're dogs. The others have Megas as well, but I'm definitely less interested in pursuing those. But I also learned that we have other options. There are tons of Mega Evolutions in this game. Some of those Pokemon are actually the only evolution of themselves. They don't evolve into anything else. We could just go ahead and disqualify the ones that aren't cutie babies. We're left with quite a few options here for non-evolved Mega Evolutions. I went and caught a Mawile, although I don't have access to a Mawileite until later in the story. To me, she's perfect. She's cute and small. I would consider her a baby. For now, I don't mind evolving my Ralts to Curlia and then to Gardevoir just to try it out. It's my first first playthrough after all, so I want to at least experience some of this gameplay. And Ralts is just utter garbage. Oh my god. I guess it's time to queen out with Gardevoir. I'm sad to say that the game is significantly easier with a Mega Evolved Pokemon. Like, way easier. I used Gardevoir the entire time in the Rogue Mega Victory Bell battle, even with some pretty garbage moves. Keep in mind, I'm still learning the type chart. During the Rogue Mega Slowbro battle, I brought out Chikorita for a bit, and she did good. She has a few plus moves that draw from the same power as Mega Evolution, so that helped quite a bit. I didn't learn about those until today. So the whole time I was thinking, man, maybe I should have just stuck with the babies. If I would have been using those plus moves with Fennekin yesterday, maybe we would have stood a chance. But I just kept pushing through with Gardevoir. Megas just hit super hard, and I was able to clear all 3 of the Rogue Megas pretty easily. I got murdered in the Camerupt battle, but hey, that's just because I'm an idiot. Gardevoir totally carried, but I let Squirtiana come in and deal the last couple of blows. This feels dirty. I hate that I abandoned the vision so quickly. Zygarde decides to approach for a battle, and I didn't want to bring out Gardevoir. I just want to go back to my baby idea. Using Gardevoir feels like such a cheese. After defeating Zygarde, we meet L, another guy from a previous game that I don't know. I am called L from Death Note. Are you prepared to defend Order in Lumiose? Can you face this task and not falter? Whatever you guys need at this point. I don't really know what I was up to in my life before this, but it doesn't really matter anymore. My next ranked battle is with Canary, an electric type streamer girl. I have to prove myself to be the #1 Canatic by becoming the Canary Quiz Whiz. And thanks to Naveen, who actually is the #1 Canary fan, he helped me get through all of these trials via earpiece. I was able to finally face her in battle. Right after, I face her grandpa, who's actually the construction guy, and I did okay. He had a Mega Excadrill that caused me a lot of issues. I have my Gardevoir ready for emergencies, but I'm being really stubborn about using her. I don't want to have to pull her out, so even though everyone's fainting multiple times per battle, I'm determined to really try to do this without her. After defeating Tarragon, it was time to face off with Canary. Canary's mostly got a lot of electric types, and Squirtiana's got the only ground type moves I have access to in my party, so this really was difficult type-wise for me. But we made it through the first 3, and then it was time to face the Mega. It eviscerated my entire team, including Gardevoir. But since I made it so far without even pulling Gardevoir out, I decided to bench her for the next battle. I was gonna experiment with like, okay, maybe I need to bring out like a ground type Pokemon, right? And so I decided to bring out Numel, but I forgot to give Numel candy. And so he went in there completely underleveled. Who cares? We don't need Numel. Divarita actually bodied this. She was out there most of the time. We were doing really good. Everyone was staying alive until that last Electros. Okay, sacrifice. I'ma try. Squirt. I hate myself. Okay, turns out Chikorita's the go, actually. Body slam. Dazzle him. Give him the old razzle dazzle. The old razzle dazzle. Rank E for everybody hates Squirtle. I really did not set up Squirtle for success though. Like, I get it. Having that be my ground type, I tried to throw Numel in there and then I was like, wait, Numel is very, very underleveled. Turns out the only one that we can count on at the end of the day is our girl, boy, #1, Chikorita. It's now been 4 days of streaming Pokemon, and I still feel like I don't know what I'm doing. I'd love to really commit to my babies challenge, but I just feel like I need to learn a little bit more about how we can do a challenge like this successfully. I had my boyfriend who is a Pokemon nerd, help me learn about mints and natures and stuff. So mints, I thought, changed the nature of my Pokemon, but that's not how it works. Okay, he's explaining to me, apparently it doesn't change the nature, but he was saying that the mint, what it does is it changes it so that the ups and the downs are different, okay? Our special attack on Fennekin was like down. It was an arrow down, and that's not what we want because Fennekin has like a bunch of special attacks. He did the same thing with Ralts, and he did the same thing with Baniri. He just changed the arrows to go up and down in the right places. Baniri is now going to be plus attack, down special attack for now, right? Because we're gonna get some more special attack moves eventually.
All of the theories as
All of Baneri's best moves will only be attack. Okay, got it. And then I made the mistake of tweeting about my playthrough and got totally eviscerated online. No, I kid. Everyone under this tweet was super nice and gave me a lot of advice and encouragement. And this is where I learned about an item called Eviolite, an item that boosts the defenses of a Pokemon a boatload if they still have an evolution. Perfect for babies, right? How do we get an Eviolite? Well, the first way is to go to Racine Construction and purchase one during the end game. I can't do that. I'm in the game. We cannot go to Racine Construction and purchase an Eviolite. Let me show you what happens when I try to do that. You saw that man that was on that website? Yeah. That man is not here. He does not exist. Okay, no worries. What about this side mission? Apparently you can get one as a reward from a side mission called Star Me on High. Star Me on High is only unlocked after main mission 35. I am on main mission 15. So Eviolite is not really an option right now. I'm not really sure why this isn't available to me until really late game, but that's okay. We could do some other stuff to beef up the babies. I learned more about vitamins and feathers and EVs and IVs and all sorts of other junk. But okay, I don't really understand EVs and IVs actually. I'm kind of thinking this is all just way too sweaty for me. But vitamins definitely did help. And now it's time to add Audino, I don't know, to the team. Mawile is great. If she could have been my only Mega Evolution, I would be so happy because I love her. However, since I don't have access to her Mega Evolution Stone yet, she can't really be my Mega. I want to ditch Gardevoir and have only non-evolved baby Mega Evolution capable Pokemon on my team. And again, just to reiterate, I didn't know there was an official classification for babies in Pokemon, but these right here, these are my babies. And if you don't think they're babies, well, then you're a heartless freak. Really though, I felt like this was a way for me to sort of maintain the essence of my quote unquote challenge and still participate in all of the Mega Evolution stuff in ZA. I want my cutie baby team to succeed. So my logic is that having Pokemon that don't evolve, that are also cute, counts as having a baby team. Even though some of them will be capable of Mega Evolution and will be doing so. I'm sorry if this hurts you. Perhaps go outside. Everyone say hello to that wish. Audino, she really is that wish. She's here to replace Gardevoir, and we're gonna take on these next 3 rogue megas. I have to take everyone out to train for a bit. I visited some of the new wild zones and got really fixated on this alpha Meowstic that absolutely rocked me. I just really love her. Like, please, let me catch you. I upgraded my Canary plush that helps me take more damage because that seems to be the biggest issue for me in this game. My own character staying alive. I caught her, but this was just for fun. I just want her to be in my collection, and I plan on playing the game normally after this challenge run, so it'll be nice to have her when I'm ready to do that. It's time for the babies and Audino, who is baby to me, to shine. There's 3 new rogue megas to face. First up is Mega Hawlucha, a fighting and flying type. Audino's a really good matchup for this, so it was a little easy bones. Next up, Rogue Mega Beedrill. Again, Audino is slaying. She really is that wish. Psychic type moves are really my bread and butter right now. They are awesome. Rogue Mega Banette really pissed me off though. Banette's a ghost type. Very annoying of her. Normal and fighting moves don't work against her, so I took my normal type moves off of Audino. I could have supplemented this one with Mawile or even Baneri. They both have dark type moves, but I let Audino just do her thing. It is a little cheeseball-y, but I'm having so much fun with her, if I'm being honest. Banette was just annoying because the fight was crazy annoying. Why do we need clones? You're doing too much, Banette. Audino, though, there's nothing she can't handle. She is barely taking any damage. Let's just call it what it is. Audino is a complete tank. I love her. All right, this is it. This is the last one. Dazzler. Give her the old razzle dazzle. Yes. Dude, that took forever. It was like a huge pain in the ass. I was barely hanging in there. I never want to see that Pokemon again with his ugly yellow teeth. You're too scary. My next promotion match is with Ivor, who is clearly going to favor fighting types. Audino's gonna crush this too, except we have to go on a whole big scavenger hunt to find his missing sister before he'll battle us. And that leads us to the sewers. We search deep, deep down in the sewer and find his little sister Gwen and I love her design. Did not love her battle though. This was a little challenging, even with Audino, my tank. It's becoming apparent to me that I depend on Audino a little too much. One of the goals of this playthrough was to not just depend on only one Pokemon solely and allow them to totally carry. So I will make a conscious effort moving forward to use my other Pokemon. Let's try Squirtiana. I know this is a terrible idea, but like, what if? Where's my Moo Moo milk? Give me that milkies. Okay, the way that Squirtiana is actually kind of carry. Never mind. Okay, but during the Ivor Challenger match, I really tried. The only thing that sucks is that a lot of the time the babies will get KO'd at least once or twice during battle. Each. I'm sorry. I'm evil. Okay, Miss Diva, you got this. Don't even worry about it, babe. Don't even worry about it, babe. I'm not using any plus moves right now, and unfortunately, you're getting sacrificed, Baneri. Really sorry about it. Super sorry about it. Bro, I'm sorry. This is insane. Everybody hit me so hard. My poor babies. Oh, Squirtiana. I'm impressed. We are about to be rank D for Diva. Oh my god, I just thought of that. Oh! D for Diva! Yes! We don't have time to celebrate because we now have to deal with the Mafia, the mob. In the background of all this, Urbain apparently borrowed a ton of money from a group called the Rust Syndicate. Apparently he borrowed some money to make some video promo for the hotel, and now we gotta handle it. I battle my way through some grunts, and then Felipe, the boss's right-hand man. And afterwards, I finally was able to meet him. Corbo, my man, Mr. Corbo. I hope my boyfriend's not watching this stream because damn! He may be hot and totally flirting with me, but he still wants his money back with interest. Urbain took out a loan for $100,000 and now they want $1 million in interest. Oh my god, Urbain is an idiot. Oh my god. That interest rate is just crazy. I'm just gonna say it right now. We can leave the matter of the $100,000 that Urbain borrowed between him and us. That way, you two only have to deal with all the extra interest he accrued. That's crazy! I'm not paying $1 million. Can we just Pokemon battle? Like, isn't that how this world works? Where we just like Pokemon battle? We're just babies. I just dropped the controller. We're just babies. We don't have any money. So instead of paying the loan back, we get to do a bunch of little tasks for Rust Syndicate, each of them showing that, hey, maybe the mob are good guys who are just trying to help the city. I've seen The Sopranos. You're not fooling me. But they really are just trying to help the citizens of Lumiose and clean up the city. And because Corbo's kind of cute, I decided to let all the predatory behavior slide. That interest was crazy, but I pretend I do not see. Corbo and I's relationship is about to start heating up though. He's my next matchup in the ZA Royale. It's time for the promotion match of a lifetime with my mans. People, Pokemon, we all get covered in the grime of the world as we go through life. As a kid, I had no home, nowhere to go, until Lumiose gave me a place where I could belong. I aim to protect the city in any way I can. Homeless? Orphan? Our man has had a troubled life. And for that, I need more influence. I need to reach rank A. I'll be the one reaching rank A. I don't have a sob story backstory for you because I don't know anything about myself. I'm also gonna reach rank A, and I'm not gonna stop you from doing your thing because I like you and I think you're fine and you can reach rank A, but I'm gonna win this battle. Sorry about it. This was extremely difficult for me. Corbo has some heavy hitters. Gyarados was the most difficult Pokemon I've faced yet. Oh my god. He's just straight up violent. He is the most irritating Pokemon of all time. Why does he keep disappearing the second that I do a move? I want him dead. Baneri has Thunder Punch. Oh, you're so smart. I love you. Thunder Punch. Okay, Baneri's f***ing dead, but she did so good. We barely managed to pull through on that one. It wasn't my best performance. Corbo, my mans, isn't done with us yet. He actually comes to the hotel and pays off Urbain's debt to his own organization. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, that's my king right there. I'm tired of Squirtiana bringing this team down. She's not pulling her weight. I think it's about time that we swapped her out for someone. Anyone. I found an Alpha Goomy in the wild, which isn't necessarily like an amazing swap, but I love Goomy. I really love a big ol' Alpha Goomy too. She's not as small because she's alpha, but she is such a cutie baby. She's very round, and I'm thrilled to tag her in. The only problem with Gooms is that since she's new on the team, her stats aren't as good or something. I swear to God. I had a bazillion people try to explain this to me, but the concept of EVs and IVs is just so annoying. And I really don't think I'm supposed to care about all this junk as a casual player. To me, she's cuter than Squirtle. So I'm gonna keep her because she's able to learn a bunch of moves that I like. But yeah, I essentially swapped out Squirtle for yet another flop. And that's just the last way, I suppose. I feel like the game is getting harder in general though, and I'm definitely feeling the difficulty jump, especially with the babies. But also, why did no one tell me about Wild Zone 17? This game all of a sudden is just trying to kill me. Who are those guys? They look fiery. Are you fiery? What are you? Oh, shit. What in the fuck was that? Everyone hates Wild Zone 17. I didn't know that. I didn't know that everybody hates Wild Zone 17. What do I even do in there? Yeah, we don't hang out there. Our next big story arc involves us getting an exclusive invite to compete in a tournament with the Society of Battle Connoisseurs. We're about to enter into high society, folks, so we need to dress the part. Too bad the fit that they gave me is perhaps the ugliest suit of all time. Oh my lord. I'm committed though. I'm gonna wear the fancy clothes throughout this entire chapter. But my god, Pokemon, this is atrocious. We show up to a fancy hotel where the tournament is taking place, and we find our whole cast of trainer friends waiting to meet our mysterious host, Jacinthe. She's gorgeous. I love her. I want to hang out with millionaire, socialite, high society Jacinthe. But Urbain, of course, the biggest pain in my ass, decides to ruin the whole thing and make us leave the tournament early to go fight more rogue mega Pokemon. Yeah. You can't just wait a few minutes? I was really excited for this. Jacinthe did not like this either. So she decides to stalk us throughout the whole remaining rest of this chapter. She's in our strategy meeting, just hanging out. Like, please, come back and be in my tournament. Girl, that's what I want to do, but I have to go fight these rogue megas against my will. I will say, this next batch of megas, the babies really shined. Fennekin did the entire rogue mega Venusaur battle on his own. Now that I have better moves and plus moves, I really do think this entire run could have been done with babies. No mega evolution. It would have been an actual challenge, and not whatever I'm doing. I just needed to like learn how to battle more like this, I think. And I mean, my moves in general are just way better now than they were at the beginning. So there's that, but you know, just food for thought. Jacinthe's there after the battle to let us know she's waiting very patiently for us to take care of those megas. I love how persistent she is. I'm on my way, babes. Right after this one, I found my first ever shiny Pokemon. I didn't even recognize the shiny noise. It wasn't until chat started freaking out that I even knew what was happening. Oh, was that a shiny? Wait, what? Shiny sound? Where? Wait, I'm sorry. How do I know? Guys, this is my first time. I don't know. Go in or up? Check the lamp posts first. Huh? Guys. It's a bird. How the f do I get up there? Oh my goodness. Oh, great. It's fucking ugly. What, do I throw a great ball at it? Shiny is shiny. It's fucking chartreuse. It looks like diarrhea. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little disappointed that my first ever shiny isn't a cutie Pokemon. But like, it's whatevs. I'll be grateful. Damn. Rogue Mega Frostlass. Now this is a baddie. I let Fennekin do his thing again in this one. He did faint once, but like that's just because I'm a horrible trainer. She's just got a lot of insane moves that she does, but you know, Fennekin got in there and took care of business. She's queening out too hard. Okay, stop this right now. Stop it from happening, Fennekin. Get back into ball. How do I avoid this? this. I don't think you do avoid this. Okay, guys, we gotta take care of business real quick. Get her. Yippee! We're almost done. We're almost done. Oh my gosh, this one has been a little difficult. No? Definitely thrown me for a loop. Oh, Fennekin can't use blast while he's frozen. Got it, got it, got it, got it, got it, got it. One last blast. Oh, okay. One more. Oh my god, girlfriend. Yes. That was irritating. Frostless? She irritating. Just one more rogue mega. Come on, guys. Jacintha's waiting. I let Audino take care of this one. She was just getting it done quickly, and I'm eager to get to that tournament. Except I think Jacintha's patience is starting to wear thin. She set up a Jacinth battle zone right outside of Hotel Z and is basically holding us hostage. We defeat all her little friends, including Laban, who's got a little bit of a secret spicy personality and some very big scary mons. Love her, but yeah, this was a little bit difficult. And then we learned that Jacinthe herself is our opponent in the next promotion match. I'm ready. I've been dying to get over there and queen out with her. First though, we gotta get our challenger's ticket. I was getting my ass whooped by the trainers in here. I had to go to the Pokemon Center to heal up multiple times through the night. I'm scared that I'm not ready to face off with all the other trainers, but this is a great opportunity for me to train up these babies a little bit. I'm just worried that I'm gonna enter into this under-leveled because it was really hard to get a challenger's ticket tonight. Dare I say I'm shaking in my boots a little bit. It begins. We're not going to have to battle every single trainer here, just the ones in our bracket. First up is Canary, and this is already so tough. My Pokemon were fainting left and right. I'm healing after like every single hit. All right, here we go. Electros. Oh, we're going sicko mode. I don't love that mega, but I do love that it's just like flopping around, you know? Sting. Okay, Diva. Okay, Diva. It's time to retire. I sent Audino out just because she's my tank. Like, she's always gonna take care of business. Oh my god. I didn't even know what was happening. Okay, that's just not fair. Oh my god! Oh, that was really hard. That was really, really hard. Like, yeah. Some leveling up off camera is needed to pass the next part? Never. I might have to heal a lot more than others. We might have divas go down every once in a while. Okay, like multiple times per battle, but they've been really doing way better than I ever hoped and dreamed. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Wow, I can't even believe I'm doing so bad. Dragon, these nuts. Can you stop being mega evolved? Like, stop it. Okay, perfect. Thanks so much. Wow, that might have been the expert level strat that I've been neglecting to take advantage of. Just simply wait for them not to be mega evolved. Who would have thought? The babies prevail. The babies always pull through. Up next is Corbo. So far, I haven't really swapped out any mons or moves before each battle. Kind of just rocking with what I got, but I probably should have made some adjustments for this one. What the hell? What the Oh my god, why is he so fast? Like, everything he does is so fast. How about let's try a Goombert? Because I know I got a Thunderbolt. Dude, like, just give me a second. Like, damn. I don't have any electric type moves besides the Goombert, but Goomy doesn't even last 2 seconds out here. I'm gonna try Mawile for a second. Stop being so fast. Like, can I go first once in a while? Also, stop doing that where you disappear. It's not fair. You get to move twice when I only get to move once. Oh my god. Okay, let's just like Mega or something. Like, damn! That Gyarados is just lethal to me, man. Everything else Gyarados was fine, but I actually hate Gyarados so bad, I can't even begin to explain to you just how much I dread ever facing one ever again. He's going on my shit list. And finally, we've got Jacinthe. I didn't look it up, but I had my money on her having a ton of fairy-type cuties. She just seems like that kind of girl. Except I was interrupted by the most boring, stupid Zygarde battle where he showed me another one of his formies. It totally interrupted my flow. Yeah, that was snooze fest. Snooze fest. I just want to fight the pretty girl. Like, it couldn't have happened like after, you know, like why did we have to disrupt all my momentum that I was building up? I was so excited. Anyways, it was time to finally face the queen. And yes, she does have a lot of fairy-type Pokemon, as is her God-given right. This is what my team would have looked like if I had gone from babies to baddies, okay? Her big bad mega at the end was Clefable. Oh my God. Clefable looks like a Neopet now. Bounce on it. Oh shit, that was bad. Okay. Gumi doesn't stand a chance on anything, but let me just try an electric move. Or, okay, we need a backup plan. This is not going really that great. This is not going that great. How do we ban people from fucking using Protect? I'm sick to my stomach. There we go. No Protect. It don't matter. It don't matter. Oh! Oh! That was difficult because, yeah, I don't really know too much about fairy types. And, like, I can't ever really remember fairy and psychic, like, off the top of my head. Finally, rank B. Bad bitches who have baby Pokemon are the best. That's right. B is not for Bang because my Bang is so atrocious from this side. Ew. That's disgusting. Rank B, huh? Seems awfully close to rank A, doesn't it? We're pretty close to the end of the story here. I'm surprised that so far, Quasartico hasn't really been the bad guys. They really just want people and Pokemon to live in harmony. Wow. And although this CEO lady has a mean haircut, she's actually pretty chill. And yes, I changed my outfit back as soon as we were done with the SBC storyline. I had to, for my own sake. But not the Bang. Never the Bang. My last round of Rogue Megas. I might be a Pokemon expert at this point. I finally decided to give Buneary an item. Wow. I think that I'm either at or past quest number 35, so I could have went and gotten an Eviolite, but I didn't actually go and do that until the post game. I totally forgot. So we're going in raw, baby. Buneary took care of Rogue Mega Tyranitar. She just had a good set of moves for this one, and I want more babies in play, so I let her rock out. No, it's not going terribly, but yes, this will be a slow one. I just want Buneary to have all of the glory. I want Buneary to experience what it's like to be a strong, independent woman. Okay, you can stop that anytime. Oh my God, Buneary! Oh, oh, shit. Y'all, oh, we're already halfway. Easy money. It's really unfortunate that Buneary's moves are all physical, so she has to be right up in there. I feel really bad that I put her in this position. I still believe in her. I am not going to cop out and bring out Mawile. It is time for Buneary. Okay, Buneary, maybe, okay, just get back in the fucking ball for a second. It is time for Buneary to have her moment, okay? Okay, I am, yeah, actually putting her right in the middle of an earthquake. She's doing great. She can do this. And you know what? She did do that. It may have taken forever, but Buneary pulled through. Not gonna lie, that did take a painfully long time. So I let Audino take over for the Rogue Dragonite. I thought that I would really be relying much more on Mawile throughout this playthrough, but Audino was our sleeper go, for sure. I don't know, she's just a tank. She has super high HP and hits crazy hard. So don't discount Audino, folks. I don't know if anyone was doing that, but I just thought I should recognize all of her hard work. Jeez, you sure do a lot of battling in Pokemon games, huh? My God, I sound so dumb. But in order to take on our final Rogue Mega, I had to go up against Felipe to prove that I'm worthy, I guess. I hate Aggron. He's very annoying, like Gyarados. Add him to the list. Afterwards, we finally got to face the Rogue Mega Starmie. And guys, this is the shit of nightmares. If you haven't seen this yet, I don't think you're ready. I'm sorry. It's so ugly. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. She is not a diva. Oh my god, how it runs! It's just so deeply disturbing! Why do it run like that? Stormy! I hate you, Mega Starmie. Who let this happen? Who was responsible for this? Who created that monstrosity? That is the worst Mega Evolution I've ever seen, but that was so funny. All I know is that I'm genuinely the problem. I can't keep allowing myself to take damage like that, but I'm so far away from another Canary plush upgrade. I have got to just get it together. My next ranked battle matchup has been decided. I have to battle a mystery person named Grisham in order to rank up to A. Reaching rank A is not just for funsies. AZ's Floette will allow the best trainer on the team to wield her powers and like save Lumiose or something, if they can prove themselves. I'm not the only one applying for this position though. No. Urbain's also trying to prove that he's the most powerful trainer worthy of Floette's powers. And I hate him. So I need to prove that I'm better than him. We have to figure out who Grisham is, though. His identity is pretty hush-hush around here. Emma's got the information we need, but guess what? We have to battle her to get it. That's right, we're playing a Pokemon game. And basically, Grisham is a part of Team Flare, which is significant if you played X and Y, but I didn't, so I'll try to get you caught up to speed. Here is the Spark Notes, as I understand it. Team Flare was led by Lysander. That guy that's been following us around was Zygarde and was disbanded after they did some very naughty stuff in the last game, I guess. Mabel is a former member, as well as the cafe truck employees. That's right, the people that look stereotypically fire-typey were a part of Team Flare all along. Grisham is the guy at the counter and the boss of Team Flare V2. They take me to their base where I have to battle Grissel. This was pretty easy. Gumi actually came out and held it down. I am sick of everyone using Protect all the time, though. Like, stop that. We were doing okay until Pyroar. I'm also sick of Pokemon that are too good. Stop bullying me. Now, basically, Team Flare hates AZ. They love Lysander. They also love making me do their dirty work. I had to go down into their secret base and open a bunch of doors and stuff to find the elevator key to the lab. I feel like this is no way to treat your guests. But I actually really enjoyed this portion of the game. I love a little puzzle, a little adventure like this. I found my way down to the lab and did a bunch of reading. Not my fave. Essentially, AZ created a machine 3,000 years ago that restored life to Pokemon that had perished. And he had used it to bring Floette back to life because he loves her so much. And there's two other legendary Pokemon, one that gives life and one that takes it away. So the bad guys, Team Flare, were like, what if we used the power from the legendary Pokemon that takes life? And you may be asking, like, why do they want to do that? Well, they basically just think the world's overpopulated with people and Pokemon, I guess. And they want to Thanos snap some of them out of existence. Crazy. And then there's a device inside of Prism Tower that's a whole separate thing that's causing all the Pokemon to go crazy rogue mega. And basically Team Flare wants me to give them the Floette so that they can stop it? Because they don't like trust Daisy. I don't know. Not gonna lie. I hate lore dumps like this where it's just a big throw up vomit puddle of information. So I'm following, but I don't know if I necessarily care about the little details. I don't want these guys to have Floette, even if they think AZ's the bad guy. He's been like super chill to me, and I want to harness Floette's power and save Lumiose myself. These guys can suck it. AZ did all this to save Floette anyways. Literally, he just loves her so much that he wanted to bring her back to life. So like, I feel him. I get it. I would do the same. I super love my Pokemon too, even though I let them faint all the time. They're my babies. So I'm gonna whoop Grisham's buns. Let's make one thing clear. I want to be rank A to save Lumiose, I guess, but to also prove to everybody that the baby team is superior. This is gonna be so easy boots. Okay, wait a minute. Audino, get in there. Dazzle him. Give him the old razzle dazzle. The razzle dazzle yet again. So fucking easy. Pyroar. All right, should we? Let's try her. Gooms, get in there. Get in there, girl. I'm so proud of her for not getting completely one shot. I'm so proud. Surf and turf. Boom. Goomy! Big Goom time! Tyranitar! Oh, you think you're so cool with your Tyranitar. Okay, damn, bruh. Yes! Salamence. I don't even know who you are. Oh my fucking god. I don't know anything about types right now. I don't even know about that. Don't know about that. It's hard as fuck. Dazzle them. Razzle dazzle. Okay, they are so fast. Oh my god. Dazzle them. Razzle dazzle. Thank god. Finally, I get to go first. Charizard. Max revive on the Goopy. This is a terrible idea. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Zoe Mama! We're doing it though. We're really doing it big time. Okay, Audino, girl, you got this. Of course he protect. I didn't even do nothing. That was really difficult. Type matchups weren't quite there because God, believe it or not, I don't know everything still. I know, but I can't believe we did it. We have finally reached rank A for awesome. Rank A for amazing. Rank A for... But guess who also happened to reach rank A on the very same day? Yup, Urbain. Of course he did. And now the tower's glowing, so it's showtime, baby. Right after I take some pics. My boyfriend told me that I should take pics while the tower's glowing because it'll stop glowing forever after this. So, of course, I have to take advantage of a little photo op. This is our opportunity to prove that we are the best. We have to face off against Urbain. My chat was saying that if I lose this battle, it might actually have consequences. What? I guess the dialogue is only slightly different, but I can't let Urbain win and take all the glory. No, we have to win for the babies. Meowstick. Oh, that's so cute that he is a Meowstick. Got him. One down. Goodra. Gumi's better. I'm not bringing Gumi out though, because I know what'll happen if I bring Gumi out. Yippee! I may not have found the person I came here for yet, but I met so many people I care about. Urbain, nobody cares about your little side quest that you've been on. Literally nobody cares. Okay, he got in like 3 moves before I was able to get that solar power out. Lord help me. I'm gonna be the one to fix the tower with Floette so everyone can keep living their happy lives. Sure, buddy. Okay, he got one out on me. Diva down. Oh, Diva not down. Ooh, I'm actually gonna heal Diva. I was gonna get Fennekin back out here, but I'm gonna heal Diva. Okay. Don't know what to do. Oh, fighting. Fabulous. Get him. Yippee! Baneri! Oh, she's so good! If I'm gonna protect everyone in Lumiose, I can't go losing to you. But you're about to lose, so stay mad. Easy. So easy. Baneri, again. All right, everybody. This might be a little hard. Oh, he got big. Oh! Audino, girlfriend, we got this. Oh, we don't got this. No, it's good. Oh! I wanted to be the one to save the city, but I guess it's no surprise I lost to you. Nobody's shocked. Notice how nobody's shocked. Having you as a member of Team MZ makes me proud to call myself its leader. The bang. The bang is forever, guys. I'm so glad that the bang came with us all the way to the end game. The bang is the real crime terrorizing Lumiose. So I won the battle, but Urbain's like, I don't care. I'm gonna be the one to go with Floette to the tower. And I'm like, what the f? No? You just want all the credit. As the trainer strong enough to beat me, I think Lissia is a job only she can do. Huh? You're the trainer that the legendary Pokemon Zygarde found worthy. That's why I want to ask you and Zygarde to jump in and protect Lumiose if things go south. Huh? I guess you were ready to do what needs to be done no matter what. Is he gonna die or something? Good riddance. He just wants to do it so that he could take all the credit. So Urbain gets to go up with gorgeous, beautiful Floette into the tower and whatever. Honestly, it worked out great for me. TBH, shit got real up there pretty fast. The tower's gone AWOL. Urbain was not him, I guess, because now everything's all messed up. There's rogue mega Pokemon running around now, so with the help of our friends, we gotta fight our way through and get up there and save the day with the power of friendship. This sequence of the game was actually really insane for me. This was one of the first times that I encountered having to battle multiple Pokemon at once in ZA. And some of these battles took place in like the tightest, smallest alleyway areas of all time. So I literally could not even figure out what was going on. It's chaotic, but honestly, so fun. And I wish that there was more of this in the game. I pretty much had no choice but to use Mega Evolution here. It was too intense for me. But the babies were killing it and also getting killed left and right, but it was great. Not all of it was chaos. I met up with my man, Corbeau, and fought off a Gardevoir and Gallade with him in a nice big open shopping mall area. This was the most fun of the battles because I could actually see what was going on. Team Flare helped me with the last round of Megas and yeah, guys, what am I even doing here? Am I even contributing? This is really like the personification of bro thinks he's on the team. Like, I have no fucking idea what's going on. There's just like actually too much. Here, I'll cast a fire spin. Maybe that'll help. Oh no, nobody even needed it. But it don't matter. Zygarde and I are gonna save the day. He's got all the little boogers he needs now to go full for me. Wait, this is so HD, so beautiful. Oh, the little booger! That was cute! Notice how nobody clapped. Am I rude for thinking that Zygarde is super underwhelming? The booger was the last of the 100 boogers that needed to turn the dog into a transformer. Yeah, that's just a guy. This last battle of the game, I'm sorry to say, was so boring. Snooze, boo. We literally just like hit these flowers a whole bunch, and then once they're down, Zygarde uses a big crazy move on the tower. We do this like over and over again. It's not challenging. It's way too long, which is partially my fault because my babies are not the strongest and it takes them forever, but whatever. It's just super underwhelming. Zygarde goes full for me and blasts the tower. Lumiose is saved. Urbain and Floette are fine. Yippee! Roll credits. You might be thinking, okay, it's time to hang up the babies run. Like, girl, you beat the game. Just play like normal now and enjoy yourself. Get whatever Pokemon you want with no sort of restrictions. Evolve that Buneary and get the Lopunny of your dreams. I felt like I couldn't say the babies run was fully done without at least getting through most of the post-game. AZ's storyline is wrapped up. He's donezo. After everything, he like died or something. Insane, but yeah, he gave us a Lucario. Kind of sick. We get to fulfill a wish for being rank A, which is a thing. Quasartico grants a wish to anyone who reaches rank A, like they're a genie in a bottle or something. Our wish is to have the ZA Royale continue on. So we can essentially keep doing the ZA Royale if we want to and start from the beginning, which is cruel and unusual for trainers like Zach, who have not trained up at all and are destined to get murdered by trainers like me. I wanted to make sure I did the side quest to get an Eviolite, because I totally forgot about that. So I joined a Starmie cult with an Alpha Starmie and performed a Starmie ritual, which was pretty funny. And now I got everybody an Eviolite. Sorry it took me so long. It helped a little for when we faced off against the real baby Pokemon trainer. She was actually a beast. See guys, this is a real baby team. That is commitment. Yeah, this is when I posted on Twitter that I finally beat the game with the screenshot of my final team. The replies were a little less kind on this one and very uptight about the official definition of quote-unquote baby Pokemon. But I mean, I'm just a noob. I'm allowed to play Pokemon with a dumb little challenge that doesn't make sense because all in all, I had so much fun. I caught 3 legendary Pokemon in the post-game. The first 2 were meh and whatevers. I had a hard time actually catching them, so I had to retry a few times and use Dusk Balls because those are supposedly greater than Ultra Balls at night. See? Always be listening and learning. The last legendary that I caught was Zygarde. Zygarde gave me a lot of trouble. This might have been the most difficult part of the game. I had to retry this battle 3 times, perhaps even 4. I lost count because I kept getting murdered by the big old blast move he does in the 3rd phase. Even with my plushie upgraded, I kept messing up this final portion, and it was especially painful with how long it takes to chip away at his HP. For me, especially, because babies. but we did it. And now I can say, I think I'm done with the babies. It's time to retire them. I actually really liked ZA, and I find it fun to pick up at night before bed, so I'll probably just work on catching all the Pokemon and doing more side quests. Yes, I'll even catch the ones that I think are ugly. But like, I enjoyed the game. I think the babies, no matter if you think they're babies or not, they rule. My goal with this playthrough was to learn more about Pokemon, and I learned so much about Pokemon in general during this quote-unquote challenge run. I don't want to be a total Pokemon normie. I want to learn more about the games and play them better, even if it sometimes gets into kind of nerdy, sweaty territory with all the stats and info that I still don't know much about. And even though we strayed from the original idea several times, even though we used Mega Evolution to get to the end, I'm super proud of my baby's playthrough, and I think it's worth sharing with you all. Truthfully, I'm gonna keep it real for a second. I was always a little bit scared to share any Pokemon on my channel, and I've already taken my beatings online, all right, about the whole baby term. I'm so sorry. I didn't even know until people on Twitter informed me. By that time, it's too late. I think that it's okay to just have a casual interest and a casual hobby. Truthfully, some of my favorite videos on the channel have been when I have tried games and series for the first time, coming in as an outsider and learning more about the community. And I think that making videos like this, where I'm just trying to play through the game in sort of a fun, interesting, semi-unconventional way, can be really welcoming to people who are like me and are just casual enjoyers of games. Perhaps my biggest crime of this playthrough is in fact just being a noob, but I am extremely interested in learning more about Pokemon. So any tips and tricks and knowledge that any Pokemon sweats want to share with me, I'm so open to it. I love it because I love these games. I love these IPs. Love me some Pikachu. And I truthfully want to become a Pokemon nerd. I hope you enjoyed this playthrough. Thank you everybody who came to the streams. We stream live on YouTube and Twitch whenever I have a game that I want to sit down and play the whole thing. We made a new Discord server, okay? I deleted my old Discord server, but we got a new one. That's also where I keep people updated on the next big stream series that I would like to do. So if you've been keeping up with the last couple of videos, a lot of that footage is derived from streams now. It's kind of what I've been doing because I really enjoy streaming, so please come on by. Okay, trainers, I'm done. I'm out of here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day and you continue to do so, and I will see you in the next one.